All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I want to do a short little quick video on a couple things with the sewing stuff. So there's some videos out there that you can convert your machines from the big clutch motor to the servo type motors. Well, this had one on it. It's right here. It's called a reliable, I believe it's a So Quiet. Yeah, So Quiet 3000. Anyways, it works great. It still does. It had a little buzz sound in it when you first tap on the pedal, which I think it's just the brushes. And it came with new brushes, and then you just pop this screw out there and you put them in there and it's good to go. But it works fine. It's quiet, other than that little stupid thing there, but that's not why I changed it out. I had this one here for a little while, and it's I'm gonna put all this in the description. But the reason being is because I can put a needle positioner on it. See, it comes with this panel right here. Comes with that panel, and there's a ton of settings on it. I mean, you can, how soft to start, how much brake to have when you let off the pedal, just the speeds of it, the smoothness, you name it, it's on there. In fact, here's the thing it came with. Now, some of these don't have all these adjustments. I was taking a gamble when I got this, and this one fortunately had all of it. So here's some of I'll put it this way for you so you can kind of see it, but they don't show you this in the description. And this machine here was like $70-something. Most of them are like $150 and up. I've had this a little while. I was concerned about a lot of things about it, but come to find out, since I've had it, it's really, really nice. We will be putting on this needle positioner today. This is from somewhere else. This was like 30 bucks. So essentially for let's just say 80 bucks for the brushless motor, and 40 bucks for this. So you're way under still, and they both work together. I've already had this on. I've already tested it and everything, but I made these pieces here. Let's see if that one's in it here. Yeah, I made these pieces, and I'll show you here on the machine how it works. Okay, so this one, okay, now this here had a set screw in it, and there's nothing behind it. It's just a wall back there. So I'm wondering if that's just something Consew did to add something on here at a later date, or you can mount something to it or whatever, but it worked out great. I took a rod that I went and got from just any hardware store, and of course I cleaned it up. I churned this down to fit in the this part of the positioner. It goes in here. I'll show you here. Well, I'm going to put all this on. I didn't do the motor installing video, but there's several videos out there that show the install of these motors. So there's really no sense in me doing another one. Mainly this video is for mounting this, and I want to show you how this worked out so nice with the way I did it. Because a lot of these needle positioners come with just a little flat bar with an adjustment in it, and it's just janky. So this one here, it tightens up nice. And then I also made, try to get this camera works. Okay, I also made this. This is I'll show you over here. This is a little thing I made to extend it out. It's just like the positioner itself. So inside of here is the same as the outside of this. I put a groove in that, so when you put that on, I got these down a little bit. We'll have to unloosen them, and then that's a little channel there for the set screws. And same goes with on the machine here. That'll slip right over the end of that. I must have moved all these. Yep. So that slips on there real nice and snug. You can hear that, how nice it just nice. So the reason why I did that, and so if anybody else orders one of these, this will work without this. My thing is why I wanted it out more, and then you could do the same thing I just done here. Get you some rod, bend it, do the same type of thing. And I've done this on the lathe and on the mill, but you can do it on a bench. And you can bend that with a vise. And all I done was bend it around. You could sand that down with a grinder, this part here, to fit it in the groove of that. Or however, whatever idea you come up with. This thing here, you could just drill a hole in it, drill 2 in the top, and thread it, and you have a sleeve for it. This I just took and took a die and put threads in it. I checked the threads in the set screw, and I made the same threads in this thing for that to work. But the reason why I did this is I got big paws.
Paw? Paw?
So when I go over here when I want to turn this wheel, you know, or something, I don't want this thing being like an issue ever. So with the belt or with any of it. So that's the reason why I did that. And it just brings it out about, I don't know, I need to get this. I think it was like 1.5 inches, something like that. Not a whole lot. There we go. So it just brings it out that far there. And then what this does is, I move these down too, yeah.
Get it together.
Okay. Oop, it might have a little burr in it. All right, so once this is all together, and we tighten this up, well, I'm gonna lose them yet, ain't I? So once that's all together, and like I said, I already had this on once, but we'll go through setting it up and doing all the settings. That's what it looks like. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and tighten all this up while we're talking about it. So we know that one's good there. We'll snug it up. Sorry about the heater noise, guys. It's cold out today and
Cold. So cold.
all right, so let's tighten these down evenly, or snug them down evenly. And like I said, you don't need to make this piece here. That's a little elaborate. I got a lathe and all that. But if you got a lathe, I mean, make yourself one if you want to bring it out a little bit. You know, it didn't take long at all. I mean, like 15 minutes I had it made, you know, it was nothing.
You always say nothing.
But yeah, like I said, the other ones out there on the videos, like I said, they come with I know nothing about them. They come with a real janky bracketry, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think the guy even says it in one of the videos that he's not too excited about the design of the mount of it. But anyways, let me snug these up. So for right now, we're only going to snug this front one here, and I'll show you why here in a second, because it's probably changed since I've done all this. Okay, this is all tight, done. It's nice. I mean, we'll run the machine and I'll show you. Let me bring you over here. Try to get you down here a little bit. Okay, so what this does is, if you can see, let me try to get another angle of this needle on what it's doing. Okay, when you hit the gas, or the pedal.
Yeah, I had to have a footprint gas pedal installed.
Let me get some light on here. By the way, that had a plug on the back of the unit for a light plug up, and it also has a plug-in for LED lighting. If you had LED, I think it's like DC voltage though. So, but the plug is 110. So I just plugged all my lights back into that. But if you, like I said, if you were to get some 12-volt DC, and it's got an adjustment in the menu from 0 to 99 as far as the brightness of your LEDs. You can change it. So that's pretty cool. I'd like to play with that one day and see, maybe do something. I don't know. We'll see in the future. But anyways, to get the, oh, we didn't got this. I got to plug that in real quick.
Oh, slow down, slow down.
I'm ahead of myself. I had it plugged in once. It just plugs right in the back. Okay. Now to activate this, you need to push and hold the P for a second, and then the red light will come on. Now the needle positioner is active. So if you watch over here, I'll tap the gas. You see how it went up on its own? Okay, so what we need to do is, we need to, was it that one or this one? I think it was this one. So you can have it to go up. Well, there's a setting in the machine that does it too. Okay, so now hold the sleeve, put your needle where you want it, all the way down, like that. Make sure all that's on there. Snug it. Now we'll test it. See how it does it? It goes down on its own. So when I'm sewing, I'm going. I let off. Now my needle's always going to be down on my fabric. Then I can lift my foot up, spin my material, drop it, go again. See? So, and if you want to, barely just tap it, and it keeps going right in the same place every single time. Pretty cool. Now, say you don't want to use that in the job that you're doing. Just push the P and hold it. Now it's off. Now wherever you stop it, it stops. Wherever you want to do it. So it's a good feature to have, you know, for certain things. So, but then I wanted you guys to see and hear how quiet this all is. Let me snug up these a little bit more now that we know we're in the right area. I'm sure it's snug. I'm just triple checking it. Okay. These, every single one I've seen, you know, moves a little bit like that, but it's nothing. I mean, it's moving nice and free. I only got this set on 1500 RPM. You can set it up to 4500, I think, on this one. But I mean, and that's slow. Look how I can barely make it go. Barely make it go. So that's really, really good. And it's very quiet. So, okay. So basically, I wanted you guys to see all that. I went ahead and changed my tag out, my emblem. I'll show you what I've done there. Because when I clean this machine, I use the degreaser, like that purple or orange stuff, whatever it is. And it literally took all the stuff off of it. It just made it gold.
I love gold.
So got that one off of eBay. I think it was like $4 or $5 or something. Anyways, they have rivets on them. So I grinded those off real easy, and then I went with a teeny drill bit and drilled them out the rest of the way. And then I had to tap some threads into the holes, which was a M4 threads I used on these nice little hex head screws. So basically, I wanted to go over that stuff with you. I'm going to put the info on these in the video of that and the positioner. It's a pretty cool little setup. I'm going to tidy up the wires with some wire ties, and I did test the and there is settings in here for strength on how much the motor's doing for you know, as far as strength going through stuff. I had a piece of leather, thick leather, folded up into 3, and it was every bit of a quarter, I'd say a quarter of an inch thick, maybe a little less, but, and it went through it like nothing, like it always has.
Like butter.
Nothing's changed. So very quiet, works real nice, a ton of settings. Like I said, they don't show you that. They don't even show you the back of these things on the description. So I didn't even know if it had the plugs on the back for like the LED and all the stuff. I didn't even know. So I figured, you know, $70-something versus $150 or $250 or whatever they are. What do you got? You know, what do you got to lose there? You know, try it out, see what happens. And it works with these. I think that's a standard plug on these positioners. So that's the cheapest one I found. I think it was like $34. And fast shipping, great place. None of this is a sponsored deal. I'm just sharing this with you guys because, like I said, I've looked in a bunch of or a few videos, and it doesn't show. It shows the people mounting all this up, some menu settings, and one guy does show you how to set up the needle positioner. But like I said, the mounting of it's kind of janky, and he knows it. He's aware of it too. It's not. It's just a thin flat strap, and you got a little set screw in, and it's kind of all moving around. And so this has got some nice little strength. And see, look, now this is clear for me with my hand when I, you know, if I have to, when I'm sewing or whatever, lift it up or moving around or whatever I got to do. That was my main reason to doing that. I still have to adjust my my bobbin winder. It's popping it off, so I need to adjust it up with these screws, get that set right. But other than that, in the wire ties and stuff, it's done. Like I said, I had this stuff sitting for a while, and this I just got my Consew tag. I figured I'd do it all together. But yeah, you guys got any questions, throw it down in the comments there. I'll respond to whatever you guys are asking about it. Or if you're interested in, if you can't make one of these and you really want one,
I want one.
Maybe I can, you know, work something out with you guys. I'll make you one and send it to you or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. No biggie. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to make something real quick and short for you. Kind of share what I was doing with all that stuff there. Any questions, like I said, jot it down below. I'll answer whatever I can for you or help you as much as I can. Like I said, if you guys are wanting a little, one of those little extenders made or whatever, you can't do it if you don't have the accessibility of a lathe. You know, like I said, maybe I can work something out. I'll need some measurements from you as far as maybe a couple pictures of what your end of your wheel looks like and the length you're going to want it, stuff like that. But we'll figure all that out if you really want one. Like I said, you don't need it, and it does come with a. It does come with one. This is the bag of hardware it came with. Yeah, it comes with a couple of these things here. So it came with these two rods. Now, if you got that thread in your machine and it's close to the, I put these threads on it when I was testing. I was going to try to use that, but it didn't work out. But there's two different sizes there. One's small. I don't know what the threads are, but one's smaller and one's bigger. See if you can see that or not. But it came with all that stuff, and then it came with this piece here. That's the one I'm talking about. This one here, if your machine didn't have a certain thing or way, it kind of gave you a couple options to try to, you know, adapt it to work with it. That might work on yours, I don't know, but it came in there. So evidently it must be something common on a lot of machines, just not on my Consew. But that's the little bag of hardware it came with. That's that needle positioner stuff. And I don't know what these two big, there's like a couple of bolts in there for something, I'm not sure. So anyways, yeah. Other than that, guys, I got a real cool video coming up here soon on something I'm making. I'm not going to spill the beans on it, but it's pretty cool. It's a gift from my son for his birthday, and I think you guys are going to really like it. I should have it done within the next week.
In your dreams.
It's quite a bit of work, what I'm doing to it, but real cool thing. Other than that, thank you so much, guys, for watching. The subscribe count is going up nicely. I really do appreciate you guys supporting me as much as whatever you do for me. Like I said, hopefully here, once it gets to the mark where I can get going with it to get some kind of a income off of it, this will be full time, and I'll be getting the videos out a lot sooner, and I'll be doing more stuff on videos. Like we could have did the mounting that motor, you know, I would have did it all on there. Making those little pieces for the needle positioner out of that bar, you know, I would have did all that on there. Just the time, you know, I don't have the time when I'm working mostly all day, and I get home and you only have an hour or two before it's dark and you got to get ready to go to dinner with your family. So the time is the problem. But anyways, yeah, thanks again so much, guys, for everything you guys do to support me. Once again, like, share, subscribe, and please add something in the comments down there if you're curious to anything about this. See you on the next one.